Hi, how are you? My name is Makasy, and today, in my continual effort to convert all of you into Team Dub over Team Sub, here's another video in this format, but with voice this time. So, there is no way for me to read my script with full focus and then, capture all the nuances in my dumb jokes that I've written down for the scripts. So, I decided to do this. And then it was also because I'm trying to convert you guys into Team Dub. It's a win-win. So, with this, I can also, include my actual script into the YouTube thing. And then, you'll see the CC on this video. So, it's a win-win. Well, actually, if you're watching this, it's a lose-lose. You're bored and all the big YouTubers haven't uploaded their pickup videos where they hold up close for 2 minutes and then, talk about it for a second and move on. Anyway, detail time, boys. Okay, so before we get started, I feel that it's important to read what the team at BODE had to say about this particularly beautiful jacket. All right, so the little note from the team at BODE. So it says, grandmother garden jacket, garment made from reproduction of antique textiles selected by hand for quality and provenance by Emily Adam BODE in New York. Fabric reference source and preserved sustainably by textile specialists. All wear, mending, and idiosyncrasies are unique to the original textile. Fall Winter 20, the title is The Education of Benjamin Bloomstein. Textile reference, cotton, technique, quilting, period, 1930s, locations, New England, USA, production note. This quilt pattern was popularized in the 1920s, although the first known American-made hexagon quilt was made in 1807. In an effort to show off more of my B-roll, I'm going to read more note from Matches Fashion. So, Emily BODE's preoccupations with antique textiles is reflected by this white jacket, which take inspiration from the 1930s, top quilted with a grandmother's garden pattern, which traced back to 1807. Exclusively to Matches Fashion, it's made in Chennai, India, to a relaxed shape with patch pocket and embroidered with Navy logo on the back. I'm laughing because, it's not really exclusive to Matches Fashion because Emily also put this jacket up for sale on her website, so it's not exclusive. Material, so it's 100% cotton. Although it's 100% cotton, it's one of those cotton that aren't soft. Like, it's vintage, and it feels vintage. It feels old because they are. And, there are fluffs. Like, here, let me show you. So, while you're watching this video, you can see that, the intricate detail within each fabric. Like, it's very cool to me. Like, I don't want anything plain white, you know what I mean? Like, imperfections gets my attention. When something is too perfect, it's machine made. And this feels like it was handmade, hand sourced, and all that. So, All right, so let's continue. So now detail. So it's well, we already started. Anyway, classic collared. I love this type of collared. I hate bomber jacket collars, which is why I don't own any bomber jackets anymore. Or if I do, I own like one or two. And it's not because of the collar. It's because of the shape. Boxy fit. So another word for that is chunky. 3 pockets, 2 at the bottom, 1 on the boob. One on the women's chest. Chest. 1 on the chesticle area. iPhone with the autocorrect. Sorry. The pocket is nice for putting in your phones. And in wintertime, you can put your hands in the bottom too. And, you can never have enough pockets, And, now instead of carrying all of your dildos, you can store at the very least 1 in each. You know what I mean? Like, options. We like options on this channel. All right. So, the most striking thing about this jacket is that the quilted patches. So, I honestly love the pattern of these patches. Like, BODE's has released many quilted jacket, but I truly think this is one of their best. Like, let's just quickly get through it. I'll talk about it some more, thoroughly later on. But as of right now, so it's not really white. Like when Matches Fashion said it's white, it's really off-white and eggshell pattern. Yeah, so the off-white and eggshell pattern, all throughout the body, make the jacket more vibrant, If it were to just be a white jacket with the same patches, it would make the jacket a little bit less animated. Like, this is the type of detail that only the wearer sees, or only the people who are knowledgeable with the brand know. Like, to the layman, some patches on a white jacket, it's just a grandmother jacket. Like, this jacket really strikes a great balance between pleasing your core audience and luring the general public in, because it's a white jacket. It's very easy. It's very easy on the eyes. The beautiful patches. It's simple. It's not too out there. They're commercially friendly enough to attract, possible new customers. So I think this is a nice piece for BODE to have. These patches were first used as bedding, but the team at BODE reused it for this jacket, upcycling. Since it doesn't have a story, let's give it one. So It was sourced in early 1930s in the New England area. So let's give it a story. So my past self made these. I died in World War II because I thought Germany was gonna win. So I switched team, and then America found out, and then they burned down my house. My children and I died as D-Day was coming to an end. The only thing that survived was this quilted bedding, and like this is the bedding that I used to exclusively masturbate in. So there we go. Now there's a story to this piece. Now it's worth more. Okay, back embroidery logo in dark blue or black. It's like the embroidery is really good. Like you can tell how much effort they put into this embroidery by checking the inside. Like let's for example, let's compare it to my Noah's hoodie. So the Noah's embroidery, it's not as great. Like let me show you. So as you can see, it just the quality between the two are not the same. And obviously BODE embroidery is obviously smallest, and you can see that like they put more effort into it, whereas the Noah's embroidery, it's a bit like rushed. It feels rushed. It looks rushed. What's next? Cream button. So it's made from horn. It doesn't say which animal, so let's assume it's from Nessie until Emily responds to this and specify which animal it's from. I'm gonna assume it's from Nessie's. I love the buttons. It feels very high quality. It's it's probably as fragile as the bare knuckle ones, the one where I broke while I was spinning. So I'm gonna be a bit careful with it. It is made in India. No, not India according to Columbus. Actual India. Speaking of Columbus, he's a anyway. I digress. Dry clean only. Like dry clean, it's a waste of money now. I know that like these pieces are fragile and they need to be dry cleaned, but the people who use the pattern, the patches, the quilted patches as beddings, they probably machine wash that shit in like thousands of times already. And now that it's made into this high fashion jacket, I have to dry clean it. Really? Whatever. Anyway, let's continue. So retail on these. So retail on these were $1,500, give or take. So it's a bit steep, but again, it's a small brand, upcycle, a lot of manpower to source these material, a lot of mending, fixing to the material before assembling them into this beautiful jacket. And with upcycle fashion, you're only allowed to make as much as you are able to source. I've also noticed lately that more brands are using like upcycles, like they're getting into it. And on one hand, it does save the environment, reusing old material to make new products. On the other hand, you're really pleasing your core audience. Upcycle pieces means that it's unique, it's possibly one-of-one. Not this piece, but BODE does have like one-of-one jackets. If you look deeper, I'll put up some photo right now. But yeah, so this piece, this grandmother garden jacket, is more commercial. Like they made a lot of it. It's like Rick Owens fans, like once you're in deep enough, Ramones or Geo Basket, it's just plain now. Like they want some of the Kiss boots, they want some of the Bozo boots. Anyway, getting off track. Upcycle. So brand that I've noticed and love what they've done with the idea of upcycling is Marine Serre and Martine Rose. And here are some pieces from those upcycle collection or capsule. All right, so the fit. So I am 175 pounds and 5'10". I generally wear a large. This is an XL/XXL, so it's kind of affecting my confidence. But don't worry though, don't worry. Like my confidence, it's too abundant. Like honestly, I can afford to lose a bit. I'm like stepping over the line of the cockiness. Anyway, let's get back into it. So the fit, yeah, it fits great. I can move my arm up and down, side to side without any discomfort. The length of the jacket is also great when I'm not wearing my high-waisted trouser, or if I don't pull it high enough, it looks great. Or if you do pull it up really high, it's still gonna look great. Just it's a bit more. It's longer than what I would like it to look like, so I don't pull my pants up all the way as I should. The length of the arm is perfect. Expose the finger a good amount. I love it. And I can put a hoodie underneath and it will still look great. But I'm filming this in July, so just assume that I can put a hoodie underneath, because if I put a hoodie underneath during this video right now, like I would probably die from heat exhaustions. Like, okay, just look at me trying to film it yesterday, and then like look at the sweat on my back, and I was just wearing a shirt and the BODE jacket. Anyway, let's get to the measurements. All right, so once again, we have to talk about the quilted pattern, because that's a big thing with this jacket. So I have a little confession. There's another reason as to why I bought this jacket. Like, obviously it's beautiful, but the main reason that I got this jacket was that it's because of the patches. Like, these patches remind me of my first quilted bedding that I used to masturbate in. You know, like, so many good memories in that bedding. Ugh. Anyway, there are two main patterns, and both of them remind me of the bedding that I used to masturbate in. Let's talk about the front. So, the top right of the jacket, blue with gray circles in it. In the second hexagon are just off-white or eggshell with black dots in it. Close it off with the red hexagon. I think this is my favorite pattern. Well, there's only two. Alright, so this is my favorite, and the other one's my second favorite. The pattern below that is actually behind one of the pockets. Something else that I really appreciate about this is the fact that they didn't skip out on the quality. Like, they could have easily, you know, not put the quilted pattern behind the pocket, but they did it anyway. You know, like, if they wanted to skip the quality control aspect, they could have easily just, you know, only include the quilted pattern where it would be seen, but they also, you know, put it behind the pocket, which is nice. It's a nice detail. Why am I describing the pattern? You're obviously looking at the photo of the pattern, so, you know, I'm just gonna shut up so you can just look at it. Okay, like, this isn't a book. I don't have to describe everything. You guys can look and see everything. Alright, so as you can see, you know, the top pattern on the left of the jacket is the same as the one behind the pocket. The one below that is the same as the first one with the red hexagon on the top right. Same concept with the 4 quilted patterns on the sleeve. It's crisscross, you know, 2 main quilted pattern on the back. Honestly, I love the color pattern of this jacket. You know, off-white main body, eggshell lining. It makes the jacket more interesting. It makes the jacket more vibrant. And then, you know, when you flip the jacket inside out, you can see that the pattern quilted patches are like stitched in by like weird stitches. Like, I don't know if this was intentional, as like due to how fragile the patches are, but to me it looks like they just kind of rush it and space them out as far as possible to finish the jacket as fast as possible. Again, like, this could be the team's intention, but if it isn't, I think they could have, like, you know, stitched it much closer to make it more secure. Another thing I want to talk about is the fragility of this jacket. It's a bit fragile since the material is on the old side, you know, 1920s, 1930s to be specific. Couple that with how the spaces on the stitches are too far out. Like, I'm a bit hesitant to truly wear it how I would wear it, you know, like, it's an OP, so, you know, I gotta be extra cautious with it. Now that we got that all out of the way, let's get into the pros. So it's one of the main pros that I love so much about this is that it's actually very thick and heavy. Like, I love the fact that it's heavy, you know. It reminds me of every time I hold my dick. So like, there's like a natural feeling to it. Like, it feels like home, you know what I mean? In the beginning, before I got it, I thought it was gonna be as thin as my Craig Green jacket. By the way, still haven't gotten a chance to wear it because it's so hot. And yeah, anyway, yeah, it's really thick, it's heavy. Like, it makes me feel like my purchase is worth it. The reason it's a bit heavy is because there are polyester filling to make the jacket a bit more winter friendly. You know, I'm gonna try not to wear this jacket out in the summer too much because, again, it's got filling and it's fragile. You know, if I swipe my face too much with, you know, to get the sweat off my face, like, the fabric is definitely gonna get fucked up. And another thing is that, you know, it's an upcycle piece. Like, I'm not one to care about the environment. I feel like everything human being do is bad for the environment. It's just how it is. It's too late to save the earth. Let's just enjoy it as much as we can. But if you do care about the environment, this is an upcycle piece, meaning that they source all fabrics and then they reuse those fabrics. You know, it's very Margiela like. This is like a jacket that you can see your grandmother making for you. Like, she saw your bedding and then she just took some of it and then make a jacket for you. So like, it has that wholesome feeling to it, you know what I mean? All right, cons. So the fact that it's an upcycle item, like, it shows. Like, there are stitches that aren't great, there are spots that aren't too well stitched, there are like spots on the patches, on the quilted patches, because, you know, it's all fabric and they did the best they could to clean it up, to, like, you know, mend it and all that. But it's still an old fabric, so, you know, it's not gonna be perfect. Some of the stitches are not great. Like, I'm gonna try my best to show some examples here. Okay, now that we got that done, again, fragility. So, you know, I talked about it already. So since it's a bit on the fragile side, I can't wear it how I would want to wear it, because, you know, I see clothes as something to protect my body. It's like sneakerheads wearing Jordan 1s or Jordan 11 are like not walking completely right because they don't want to crease their fucking shoes. Like, grow the fuck up. Anyway, another thing is that the tag. Okay, so I literally tried it on and took it off and one of them popped off. Like, please, Emily, please reinforce these hoes. Like, put 3 stitches on each corner, please. Like, charge me extra, I'll pay for it. All right, so styling. For styling purposes, I shot a lot of B-roll for this, so, you know, let's just have a fun look. I don't know what music I'm gonna put in, but here we go.
I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
This is a very beautiful jacket. I just recently got it and I feel like this is something I'm gonna wear a lot when it's in the fall, when it's a bit windy out. It's a beautiful jacket. It's beautifully made. I love the fact that it is from like an old material, so then like it feels more authentic. I think I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of this, and then, you know, if I do want to sell it, like BODE is like becoming more not mainstream, they're becoming more popular amongst the people in my scene, like, you know, the Grail, the eBay scene. Like BODE's as a brand is like on the come up. I think they just need one more season or one more great runway, and then they're definitely going to be on everybody's radar, because, you know, it's made in New York. Some of the pieces made in India. Emily has a great story. The way the pieces that they make, they have this one-off series. They paint them, hand paint, stuff like that. Like, it's a great brand to support. And, you know, I also checked out their Instagram recently, and you know how India was like badly affected by the coronavirus. BODE also raised a lot of money to help out, which is nice. I like when the brand that I have pieces from like support causes that I care about. So, you know, it's a great brand. It's a great jacket. As you can see, I look beautiful in it. Good Lord, I look beautiful in it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye bye.